If you've been searching for a pre-existing or a brand new home in the Raleigh or Wake County area, then I know what you're thinking. Yeah, Mike, there aren't any homes for sale. Or, yeah, Mike, I'm seeing homes for sale, but by the time I learn about them, they're already gone. They're already under contract within days or sometimes even hours. Hey guys, I feel your pain. I totally get it. One of the most difficult things going on, not only locally here in the Raleigh-Wake County market, but nationally, is the critical lack of home inventory going on right now. Hey guys, I'm Mike Sanders with the Mike Sanders team at RE/MAX United. Hey guys, with the severe lack of home inventory right now in the local market, every day I'm spending a ton of time online going to new home websites, looking for the release of new home lots. I'm even going to the planning department websites looking to see if maybe there's new home communities that are in the planning stages. Today I'm going to share with you some information on several brand new home communities that you probably haven't yet heard about. We'll cover school information, neighborhood and local amenities, commute times, and when you might expect some of these new homes to become available. So let's dive in. The point is being developed by one of my favorite local builders, Ashton Woods, which they're a national company. They have homes throughout the entire U.S., but they really don't feel like a cookie cutter type company. Their homes feel really craftsman built. They're very solid. I like a lot of their options. You're not paying an arm and a leg for extras. They're still working out the finer details of the point, but right now, from what I'm reading, they're going to have about 483 single-family detached homes that are going to be spread out over about 250 acres. There's another 324 or so townhomes that are going to be spread out over about 46 acres. There's about 12 acres of the community that's going to be dedicated towards retail and commercial opportunities. I'm guessing that they're probably planning on a small neighborhood business district as well as maybe a grocery store. Ashton Woods hasn't yet released any information regarding specifics or home pricing, but based on everything that I've been seeing from them in the Triangle market, I'd most likely expect homes to be priced within the $500,000 plus range. This is based on information I know about Ashton Woods on some of their other Triangle area home communities. The point is going to be located in an extremely convenient area just south of the downtown Roseville business district near the intersection of US 401 and East Young Street. This is actually directly across the street from Roseville High School. The location bordering US 401 is fantastic because that's the main artery leading from northern Wake County into areas like Raleigh and I-540. From the point, you're going to be able to get to I-540 in less than 15 minutes or so, and to downtown Raleigh in probably less than 30 minutes, depending on the time of day. You'll also be really convenient to neighboring Wake Forest. You'll be about 20 minutes from each of the three Wake Forest shopping centers where you're going to find national retailers like Walmart, Kohl's, Target. You're going to find a Home Depot. There's restaurants like Texas Roadhouse, Applebee's, and Olive Garden. Located in the town of Roseville are several nearby public parks. You've got Main Street Park, which is located on Main Street. It's about 7 minutes away from the community. Here you're going to find shelters you can rent. There's a big giant gazebo. There's an open playing field with playgrounds. There's over 1 mile of greenway trails. Although school assignments for the area won't be released for quite some time, we'll take a quick look at the closest school rankings for the location. Roseville Elementary gets an overall ranking of B+ from the website niche.com. Roseville Middle School gets a ranking of B+, and Roseville High School, again, which is located almost directly across the street, gets an overall ranking of a B-. Okay guys, next up on our list of planned up-and-coming communities is the neighborhood of Forestville Village, which is a planned urban development that was initially put on the planning board back in February of 2020. The community is located in Knightdale at the corner of Forestville Road and Old Knight Road, and it's on a plot of land that's around almost 50 acres, and it's directly next door to Knightdale High School and Knightdale Community Park. Forestville Village is being developed by another one of my favorite Triangle builders, Meritage Homes. Meritage is one of the bigger builders over in nearby Wendell Falls, which I highlighted last year in my video, the top 3 brand new home communities in Wendell. Plans are calling for Forestville Village to consist of about 190 townhomes and between 80 and 100 single-family detached homes. Construction is expected to begin this year on phase 1, which will consist of about 52 single-family homes and about 152 townhomes. There really hasn't been a whole lot of information released on the neighborhood, but based on the plans that I'm seeing, it's going to be extremely nice. They've got an on-site amenity center, which they're going to have a swimming pool. There's a resident outdoor gazebo area. There's going to be a community pedestrian trail. There's several community tot lots. They've even got about 16 acres of open space planned throughout the community. Meritage Homes hasn't yet released any information on pricing or other specifics, but based on what they're doing over in nearby Wendell Falls, I'd expect pricing on a single family home to be in the high $400K range on a 3-bedroom, 2-car garage model. This is all based on the sample homes that I've been seeing in the plans submitted to the town of Knightdale. Of course, this could change at any time. I really love the location of the community. It's situated northeast of the Knightdale Business District. From the community, you're only about 8 minutes or so from the shops at Midway Drive. Over there's going to be a Target, there's a Best Buy, there's a Home Depot, Chick-fil-A. There's a really great seafood restaurant over there. There's tons of other national retailers and local and national restaurant chains. Another thing that you'll probably really like is you're only about an 8-minute drive from the I-540 Knightdale interchange, where you're going to be able to get anywhere in the Triangle area relatively quickly. From this location, you can be in downtown Raleigh in probably 20 to 25 minutes, depending on the time of day. Again, like some of our other neighborhoods that I'm highlighting in this video, neighborhood school assignments probably won't be decided for quite some time, but we'll go ahead and look at some of the nearby school rankings. Nearby Forestville Road Elementary School gets an overall ranking of B- by the website niche.com. Wendell Middle School gets an overall ranking of B-, and Knightdale High School gets an overall ranking of a C+. Located in the town of Knightdale are several public park facilities, including nearby Knightdale Community Park, previously mentioned. Knightdale Community Park consists of lighted ball fields, there's a concession stand, there's a children's play area, there's 2 full basketball courts and 6 tennis courts. Okay, this next community, like a lot of the other ones in this video, I don't have a ton of information on because it's still in the planning stages, but I wanted to include this one just because of the sheer size of this next neighborhood. Over in the town of Wendell, a builder has submitted plans for a community that's scheduled to be called the Glennon. It's going to be located on a lot that's about 55 acres in size. It's located near the northwest corner of the intersection of Roseville Road and US Highway 264. Again, they're still finalizing plans on this one, but right now there's plans for about 242 townhomes. In addition, there's about 30,000 square feet of commercial and retail space that's been proposed, which is going to be really nice because right now the town of Wendell is still kind of in that phase where there's not a ton of retail, but they're getting there. So here's my thinking on this. You've got Wendell Falls, which is located about 8 minutes away to the south, and directly across the street, there are plans for a brand new Wake Technical Community College that's going to be going in. My feeling is that this sector of Wendell is about to take off in a pretty huge way. We're already seeing signs of new development in the area with commercial and retail stores coming in. So if this community is approved, we're probably going to see even more growth in the area. Okay guys, this next update is kind of personal to me. I almost feel like I'm reporting on a friend's obituary. Okay, the first place I ever played golf at, like 25 years ago, is Wil-Mar Golf Club over in Knightdale. I'm sad to report, but it's actually been sold and it's going to be turned into a brand new home community called Allen Park. Yeah, I'm pretty bummed about it. It does make me sad, but if Wil-Mar had to go, it looks like Allen Park will at least be a well-planned community developed by the Natelli Company. They're a 25-year-old residential developer known for a lot of their incredible home communities up in the Washington, D.C. area. Allen Park was actually initially announced back in December of 2020. Right now, they're planning on about 600 homes for the neighborhood. For those of you unfamiliar with the Wil-Mar Golf Club location, it's over off of I-540 in Knightdale. It's about a 15 to 20-minute drive into downtown Raleigh. From this location, you're less than 10 minutes from the previously mentioned shops at Midway Drive. The Allen Park Community Plan is calling for around 447 single-family homes and about 173 townhomes when it's fully developed. Right now, plans are calling for a really well-designed and elaborate 4,000 square foot clubhouse. It'll be home to a club room. There's going to be a fitness center. They're going to have a 6,000 square foot junior Olympic-sized pool. There's a splash area and an outdoor playground plan. I've looked over the plans that have been submitted with the town of Knightdale. It looks really nice. There's multiple outdoor fireplace settings along with extensive landscaping. There's numerous green gathering places that are going to be situated throughout the community. Home styles are going to range from cozy cottage homes to row houses to some pretty stately home sites. Okay, some of you guys have probably seen some of my videos on the town of Knightdale. If you have, there's quite a few public parks that are located throughout the town. One such park is Mingo Creek Park. It's only about a 10-minute drive from the location. In Mingo Creek Park, you're going to find 2 half-court basketball courts, a children's play area, there's a lawn play area, There's multi-purpose trails. You've got access to the City of Raleigh's Neuse River Greenway Trail with access to over 30 miles of public greenway. You're also only about a 7-minute drive from Knightdale Station Park, which I highlighted in my video, the top new home communities of Knightdale. Again, school assignments won't be assigned for quite some time just because these are brand new neighborhoods, but I'm going to take a look at some of the rankings of some of the closest schools to the area. Beaver Dam Elementary School gets a ranking of C+ from the website niche.com. Riverbend Middle School gets a ranking of B-, and Knightdale High School gets an overall ranking of C+. Okay guys, the next up and coming neighborhood that I wanted to share with you is the neighborhood of McKenzie Meadows. This is a neighborhood that's going to consist of around 320 single-family detached homes. It's going to be spread out over a site that's about 70 acres located northeast of downtown Wendell. Everything that I've seen submitted with the Town of Wendell Planning Department shows about 174 single-family lots and about 146 townhomes. The plans that I reviewed thus far that have been submitted with the Wendell Planning Department show an amenity center for on-site residents. There's a volleyball court, there's even a dog park. The project is situated over on the northeast side of town on Old Zebulon Road. Plans are currently under review with the Town of Knightdale. So really right now there's not a whole lot of information to release, like information on pricing and home details and that type of thing. As information becomes available, I'll definitely share it with you guys. The location of McKenzie Meadows is really great. You're only a couple of minutes north of downtown Wendell. From there, you can get to the shops at Midway Drive in about 15 or 20 minutes, depending on the time of day. You can get to I-540 in about 10 minutes. You can be in downtown Raleigh in probably 20 to 25 minutes, depending on the time of day. Hollybrook Park, which is a really fantastic public park in the town, is only about a 6-minute drive away. Knightdale Station Park, which we've talked quite a bit about, is only about a 15-minute drive. Again, since we're so early in the game, school assignments haven't yet been made, but what we'll do is we'll take a quick look at some of the rankings of some of the nearby schools to the community. Wendell Elementary gets a B- from the website niche.com. Wendell Middle School gets an overall ranking of B-, and East Wake High School gets an overall rating of C+. Hey guys, if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, make a comment, hit the bell to be notified the moment I have a new video out. And most definitely, friends, get Mike and get moved.